What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at Tesla, the absolute hype train that is the Tesla stock. Let's get on with the video.
Gonna take this company into the fucking stratosphere!
Right guys, so what is Tesla? Tesla is the world's leading electronic vehicle car manufacturer, led by your boy Elon Musk, absolute legend. But recently there's been a massive splurge of electronic vehicles onto the stock market, such as Workhorse and Nikola, which have all kind of propped up, been basically hyped up and bought up by the Tesla stock, and you have a lot of people speculating and buying those stocks as well. So Tesla predominantly does electronic vehicles, but it also does solar panels as well, as it recently bought Solar City, which it's hoping to incorporate into the business so customers can buy solar panels for their homes to recharge their Tesla units. Right guys, let's take a look at the Tesla share price. I mean, if we look at this stock, I mean, the Tesla hype train has left the station and it is basically going up and up and up. It's up 200% from the lows we had in March, which is just unbelievable. I think 500% this year alone it's up in terms of its share price. And I mean, if we take a look at this week, so we were coming into this week, you know, casually just on 1400, you know, casually coming in as a stock price. And then Monday hit, the 13th of July, boom, straight the way up to 17.5. which was just unbelievable to see in one day. I was just gobsmacked when that happened. And yeah, this stock is so bullish at the moment, and it is there's so much hype behind it. Each day the changes on the Tesla stock is up and down like a yo-yo, but it is very one directional in terms of going up. Guys, let's take a look at the balance sheet for Tesla. So if we look, we have total current assets sitting just under 15 billion, which is you know, great to see. I think if we go to the total assets sitting at 37 billion, I mean, that's good. And then if we compare that to the liabilities, because what we want to make sure is Tesla doesn't go bankrupt in the near future, its total current liabilities is just under 12 billion, and then the long-term liabilities being 26.5 billion. So it's definitely got enough assets to cover the liabilities, which is really good to see. And I mean, there was speculation in the early days of Tesla of it being able to produce enough cash flow to start to generate revenue, but I mean, this is good. It's not going to go bankrupt anytime soon. And right guys, let's look at these really important graphs here. So on the left we have the number of vehicles delivered by Tesla, and then on the right we have the cash flow for Tesla during that period. And I mean, if we take the left hand graph, I mean, Tesla really has ramped up its ability to deliver these electronic vehicles, and this is kind of part of the desire for Tesla vehicles is increasing year on year. I'm seeing a lot more Tesla vehicles around London, and I'm also seeing the demand for electronic vehicles increase. And I mean, as we as a society around the world become more and more conscious of our carbon footprint, electronic vehicles are getting more of the main stage and main light. And then this is going hand in hand with Tesla's ability to deliver these vehicles. It has really ramped up production with its mega factories, which are, I think, the biggest building by land mass in the entire world. I will leave an image down below of, I think it's around 50 billion hamsters you can fit inside, which is a lot of hamsters. And then on the right hand side we have the cash flow, and I mean, this is where some really interesting news I'll talk about in a second. But Tesla had some really hard times originally where its cash flow was negative and it wasn't generating any cash flow, and that's because it was, you know, struggling to get the volume right of cars, and also, you know, through R&D and things like that. and it's only started to recently start to be profitable in terms of cash flow going forward, which is really... So guys, let's look at something super exciting about Tesla. So Tesla is on the verge of breaking into the S&P 500 index. And why is this exciting? I'll talk about this in a sec, but let's look at how or why it's on the verge of getting in. So to be eligible for inclusion in one of the most popular stock market indices, a company needs to post cumulative profit, a measure by generally accepting accounting principles, over 4 previous quarters. So it must post profits over 4 previous quarters. And Tesla is about to do it for the first time ever. So Tesla has reported net profit in the past 3 quarters of 143 million in the third quarter of 2019, 105 million in the fourth quarter, and 16 in the first quarter of 2020. So if it produces profit in the next quarter of 2020, that will be super exciting because it will be considered viable for entry into the S&P 500. So why is this super important, and why is this has the potential to skyrocket the share price of Tesla? Because soon as it enters the S&P 500 index, you will have hundreds of ETF funds, which are mirror copies of the index, having to buy Tesla stock to replicate it in their portfolio. So you will have a massive interest from fund managers, funds, all coming in and potentially buying more Tesla stock, driving up the price. And that's why this is super exciting. And I think people are already starting to see that. So Piper Sandler from Wall Street has increased the price target from Tesla from $939 to $2,322. That is huge. That's an increase of 55%. And I mean, this just happened today, and this is just really exciting that these Wall Street firms are putting much higher target prices on Tesla. I think because the average currently is around that like 600 mark, and this is really interesting to see that people are willing to push the boat out further for Tesla. But yeah, and Elon Musk's response, wow, he tweeted. It's a nice response for a 55% increased valuation. And he's not going to be a sore loser about this. If the share skyrockets, he's in line for a 2.4 billion payout, which is, everybody wants that. But yeah, this is super interesting. People are looking to hype up the price even more. So guys, what do I think of Tesla? Personally, I'm quite nervous. I'm absolutely nervous of the stock. I really, really want to buy some Tesla stock right now. But for me, its pricing is just astronomically high for what it does. And I think this is due to a reason or a concept called castle in the sky stocks. And what this means is stocks that are castle in the sky stocks are stocks that are inflated because the masses believe that that stock represents, or it represents the next big thing. So it has all this hype, and everybody is on the Tesla hype train. You look at the news, Tesla's in it. It is absolutely, it's left the station and it's only going up. And I think personally, I have missed the boat.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I've missed the boat, and I don't think I can come in at this price because I think there is going to be a dip in the future. I just don't think it can always keep going up. But there are some valuations which are, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, in 10 years. That would be absolutely astronomically crazy. But for me, I'm out. I'm not going to go in. But for all those people who are, good luck to you guys and hold in tight, because I think, Tesla is an amazing company. I think Elon Musk is great. But yeah, smash this video a like if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys own any Tesla and when you picked it up, because it's really important that for these stocks, if you picked up super early, the castle in the sky stocks are the best if you catch them early. But if you catch them late, like myself, and you come onto Tesla when they're at this price, I'm just a bit skeptical in terms of where they could go next. But anyway, guys, that was today's video. I hope you had an amazing day and enjoy your week. Let's get on that hype train. Choo choo!